Hey guys, this is Monami Frost and today I'm gonna tell you a story of how and why I moved to England, UK. So it all kind of started when I got pregnant, and then me and my mom talked a long time and I convinced her that she has to move to UK and maybe find some better job because she was busting her ass off in 2 jobs and still couldn't get the ends meet. I thought she would be much happier just working 1 job. My mom moved to London 2 weeks before Gabrielle was born and she started looking for a job, and she found the job like maybe 4 weeks later or a month. It was like 6 years ago, so I don't really remember. But she found the job on an island. That was the idea of her moving first, so she could maybe help out a little bit with money because it wouldn't be that easy and would be that cheap to rent a house in the UK. I found like this house that we could rent online and my mom helped us with some money. I was 16 at that time and Gabrielle was like 6 or 7 months old. Gabrielle's dad was 18 and his sister came with us as well, and she was the same age as I was. All 3 of us pretty much kids with a kid just moved to a different country without even knowing what to expect or anything. Now I think it's super crazy, but I'm glad I did and everything went fine. And we didn't really have any friends around in England or anything, and my mom was hundreds of miles away and we were like just kids. How did we land in Liverpool? That is the weirdest story. Not really the weirdest, but anyway, we were like looking up the flights that were from Latvia to England. Only flights there were that I noticed were like to London and Liverpool. We thought London was gonna be too busy and too crazy and too expensive, so that's why we just landed on Liverpool, as we thought it was gonna be just easy to fly to the city that you're just gonna live in, not to mess about with all the trains because that would be just too hard to figure out and everything. Since then I love Liverpool, and any other city that I've been to, I don't know, I prefer Liverpool a lot better, and like Liverpool city center is so nice. My mom helped us with some money at the start. We lived in like a really crappy area. It's called Anfield. That was the first house we ever lived in, and we moved in straight away like the day we landed in Liverpool. And I had never been in England before, had no idea what is happening, but like I figured everything, like I planned everything really well. We found this agency that would rent us a house and stuff. The house we lived on was on the street, and once we walked on that street there were like these kids like breaking glass and stuff, and we were like, what is this place? Like, where have we gone? There were like these burned down houses and like locked down houses. I've never seen anything like that before. That was a little bit creepy, but I was super excited because I am always super excited and always positive about anything really what is happening. Even like I always will find the silver lining to every single thing. That is how we landed in England, and I have never ever thought about going back to Latvia. A lot of the people that I know from Latvia that have lived in the UK for a while, they have gone back. I mean, I just like England, I don't know, I love Latvian forests and nature and all the like natural stuff about it. It is really beautiful there. Like that is one thing I might miss about Latvia, because as everybody probably know that there's not a lot of going on in England. It's like raining and like really cloudy all the time and stuff, but still if you're keeping busy there's no time to like think about it. I love English people. They are so nice and kind, and every day I walk out on the streets or I go shopping or something, everybody's so nice. I was so excited about this when I first came here. It was so weird because I was so not used to it, like all the niceness, because in Latvia everybody's like kind of in their own shell. There are a lot of things that I don't understand about English people and about English like traditions and stuff, but I am enjoying living in England so much, and it has been such a great experience. I am so glad I did it, even though now I'm thinking that was so dodgy what I did there. It worked out well, but if you want to move somewhere, it is a lot better if you have anybody in that place you want to move. It's a lot safer probably that way. Here I am, 6 years later, almost 6 years later, still living in England. I just love that loads of things are happening here. I can travel wherever I want pretty much all around Europe. It's really easy to get anywhere from England. I love it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if there is any other topic you would want me to talk about, let me know in the comment section below. And thank you again for watching. It was a pleasure to be here with you and tell you this story. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.